Hello, it's May 1st, 2014, episode number 17 of Weekly Woodworking Wrap-Up Review. How are we doing today? Look at that. Today, we're just going to have some whiskey on the rocks, Frank Sinatra style. That's enough. Nah. That's enough. This is Lexington Finest Kentucky Bourbon Whiskey. Bourbons are some of my favorites. Woo! Now I'm ready. Woo! Today, we're going to talk about some of the great videos that came out this week. We're going to answer some viewer email. We're going to talk about my new awesome toy that I just purchased that just arrived today. Do you guys have a good week? Let's start this off by talking about my brand new toy. Oh, I'm so excited about this. Bob from ILikeToBuildStuff.com turned me on to this CNC router. A few weeks ago, I was doing all this research on CNC routers and everything that I saw was just too expensive, or the software just looked like it was written by a 12-year-old in 1995 and just looked really outdated. These companies just don't seem to be forward thinking, so I gave up on the CNC router. I decided, you know what? They'll catch up in a couple years, and I'll look for a CNC router down the road. Bob turned me on to this company called Inventables, and they have the CNC router that's super cheap. It's called the Shapeoko 2. With shipping and the bits that you need, it came to just under $700, which is $1,500, $2,000, $3,000 cheaper than any other CNC router this size. The big drawback is you have to assemble every single little piece. I mean, everything, and it takes many, many hours to assemble it. It arrived today. The whole thing is in this box. By default, it'll do a 12-inch by 12-inch area. You can make it any size you want by just buying different rails for it. I haven't opened it yet. Inventables asked me if I'd make an unboxing video so they can examine what the package is like when the customers open them up. Since I'm done with making this video, I'm gonna do an unboxing video. And I'll probably post that up on the YouTubes. Ugh, it's heavy. I hate assembling things, but I'm super excited. I can't wait. I got so many projects in mind to use it for, so can't wait. That's my new toy. They're even developing software called Easel that should be out soon, and it just looks beautiful. I think the software is browser-based, so it'll work on a Mac or a PC, and even before that comes out, there's other software that I can use to do what I need to do. And I'm just so excited for my new CNC router. So hopefully that will be assembled in the next couple weeks. I made a new project video. It is these little planters. Losing my stones. Chuck, can you zoom in on that? Got it? Okay. Mother's Day is less than 2 weeks away, and these would make a great Mother's Day gift. The video is real quick, and I'm just showing you how I cut these into bandsaw. You can do any design that you want with these, and I show you how I waterproof the inside. And if you're giving it to your mom for Mother's Day, she has to like it because it's a gift. It's required that mothers love all gifts that they receive from their children. So even if yours looks ugly as hell, she's gonna love it. That project video is coming out on Monday. Today is May 1st. In the past few years, normally that has been Woodworker Safety Day. And before that, it was Woodworking Safety Week. This is something that Mark from the Wood Whisperer came up with just to promote safety in the wood shop as I take a drink of whiskey. It used to be a whole week, and you put out these different videos and blog posts about it. And Mark kind of just got overwhelmed with all the stuff that he has going on. He's got a million things going on over there. And so then he condensed it down to Safety Day. And this year, he is passing on Safety Day to the great guys over at Modern Woodworkers Association. This just got handed off to them, so they are moving the date to Saturday, May 17th. So Saturday, May 17th will be Woodworkers Safety Day. There's going to be all kinds of blog posts from all kinds of woodworkers all across the internets. No drinking while woodworking. I never ever drink while woodworking. Even though I'm called the Drunken Woodworker, I take great care in making sure I am safe. Look for that on May 17th, Woodworkers Safety Day. Let's dive into some videos. All right, this first video, Mother's Day Special, the bread box. This is by Sterling Davis. Sterling is, I believe, fairly new to making woodworking videos, so I wanted to introduce you to him. It's a bread box. I believe he made this bread box when he was a kid, maybe in high school, and he's making another one and he's showing you step by step how to make this beautiful bread box. What I like about this is he makes a couple of mistakes and he shows them to you in the video, and he shows you how he corrects them or works around them. I love that because a lot of us, we're making mistakes while we're making the project, and like, what do you do when you make a mistake? Well, you work around it, and that's what makes woodworkers so amazing, is we are really good at coming up with solutions. That is Mother's Day Special, the Bread Box by Sterling Davis. Next video, Make an Elegant Writing Desk by Steve Ramsey of Woodworking for Mere Mortals. This is a beautiful desk. I love the way this looks. It's very simple. The one thing I really love about Steve is he makes bigger projects less intimidating. For me, sometimes a bigger project is hard to get started because it's just, you know, you're going to be working on this for the next few weeks, and sometimes I'll put it off because I'm just not ready to dive into something that takes me 3 weeks to build. But when I watch these videos from Steve when he does these bigger projects, he makes them seem so simple, and that's because he's a great teacher. You don't have to use all these complicated methods to build these great projects. Check out the beautiful Elegant Writing Desk by Steve Ramsey. The Priceless Gift. This is by Chop with Chris. I don't think I've shown any videos by Chop with Chris yet. So, weekly woodworking wrap-up review viewers, let me introduce you to Chop with Chris. Chris, my viewers. Beautiful, beautiful table, dining room table, all done with reclaimed lumber and hand tools. This is a surprise gift for his wife, and at the end of the video, he records him showing this off to his wife. Just beautiful, love it, just touching, and she's so pleased with it. She's so happy. So check out The Priceless Gift, a dining room table made by Chop with Chris. Chris, hello. Salute. Building a sheet music box with Darbin Orvar. This is Lynn, and she's making a sheet music box. A simple box that she's just using all hand tools. But the beautiful thing about this video is this goes next to her electric piano, and she is playing the song that's the background music for this, and it's just really elegant. It's just relaxing. When you watch this video, you just sit back and enjoy it. It's a very creative way of showing you the woodworking process, and I love when people get creative when making their videos. Lynn, excellent job. Your piano playing in this video is beautiful. Just, I love this video. It's relaxing, and just the fact that she's using all hand tools, like she cuts an entire rabbit with a chisel. Holy crap. Great video by Lynn. How about a little bit more? You guys want some more whiskey? Let's dive into some emails. Braden is just a student, and he sent me these images of a block plane that he made in his manufacturing class. This is incredible for a high school student. So this block plane has dovetail brass. He won a technology award for this. There's no CNC or automated milling. The wood is Jatoba wood. I don't even know what that is. Braden, what the hell is Jatoba wood? If this is what you're building now in high school, you are on your way to a successful life. More emails. David, my questions are about your shows. Do you put price tags on your items, or do you start off with a price in mind and as the day goes on adjust up or down? Also, when someone buys something from you, do you have sacks to put their purchases in? And if so, where do you get those? And are they personalized with a DW on them? Thanks for all the info you have out there. It really helps those of us just getting started. Jim. Great question, Jim. So, yes, I do. Jim, allow me to show you my sack. I use these sacks right here. I get them from Uline. That is uline.com. And unfortunately, you have to buy like 250 or 500 of them at a time. Paper, completely recyclable. And what I do to brand them is I have my Drunken Woodworker stamp pad. What I do is I just ink that puppy up. Then I stamp it on there. Boom. My ink pad is about dry, so it's not looking too good. You know what? I do like that. It's a very rustic feel. So that's how I brand my sack. As far as pricing, I set a price and I stick to it throughout the day. I have these little price tags. They are printed up from overnight prints, and basically it's just a rectangular little piece of cardboard stock that is blank, and then I use a Sharpie to write the item description and the price on there. But it's got my logo on there. On the back, there's my logo again. And while I'm on the subject of overnight prints, that is also where I got my business cards printed. There's the front with just big logo, and then the back with my information. Overnight prints is great. They're cheap. Quality is great. Don't put too much information on your business card. Mine says David Picciuto, Drunken Woodworker website. You don't need to put your name, your title, the name of your company, plus all your social media, your email address, your phone number, your address, the name of your mom's sister. Like, you don't need all that information on there. Just like, you want to learn more about me? Go to my website. That's my suggestion to you. So thank you, Jim, for those questions, and I hope that helps. Podcast that came out this week. The Modern Woodworkers Association podcast number 52 and Wood Talk number 180. You should check out. It's called Wood Chat. It's put on by Chris Wong, Matt Gradwall, and Scott Meek. It's a live Google Hangout. During their show, you can ask them questions or contribute to the show by using the hashtag. This happens every Wednesday. I should have checked before this, but I think it happens every Wednesday at 9 o'clock Eastern. The link will be in the show. You can go check for yourself. So check out Wood Chat. It's really good. And the fact that they do it live and you can interact with them is really cool. Wrapping things up. If you are on Instagram and you are posting woodworking stuff on Instagram, please let me know. I'm looking for more woodworkers to follow on Instagram. If you are posting photographs of your pets on Instagram, I'm not really interested in that. I don't really care about your pets, but I do care about your woodworking. So my Instagram information is below. I'm going to start using Instagram a lot more for photos of what I'm working on in the shop and little videos. Instagram's so simple and it's beautiful and I really love it. Let's be Instagram friends. If you have any more questions, you can email me. David@drunkenwoodworker.com. You can ask me whatever you want. I don't care. Ask me personal questions. I don't care. David, what size shoe do you wear? I'll tell you. I might not be polite when I answer, but I'll tell you. I answer all my emails. Sometimes not in a very timely fashion, but I answer them all. So, email me. David@drunkenwoodworker.com. Also, don't forget I have a new video coming out on Monday on how to make these little planters. Chuck, can you go ahead and zoom in on that? Thanks, buddy. That's coming out on Monday. Stay passionate and make something. I'll see you next week.
To keep up with me, subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Facebook, Google+, Twitter, Pinterest, Tumblr, Instagram, and Etsy. And be sure to check out my website at drunkenwoodworker.com.